This is a very nice 1973 Mercury cougarxr7 convertible. It's riding on a nice set of BFG radial TA tires. We do have the full Marty report and everything that comes with the car as well, showing that this car is an original white car with the leather tan interior. This car is a good combination of a original survivor condition car with a cosmetic restoration. It's had a beautiful paint job put on it years ago and still looks fantastic today. It's chrome and stainless, looks really good on the car as well. There again, I think a lot of it's original, but it's in great shape. As we look at the front bumper, we've got some, in this rubber piece here, being 50, 60 years old, we do have some little cracks in that rubber piece, but the bumper in general, the bumper guards, everything, has a great shine to it. The grill is in really good shape. There again, if we look at the corners here, we've got just a few little pits and stuff like that in these little ribs, which is very common, but the argent silver has been repainted in it. The turning signals look nice, the chrome looks nicer on there as well, so very, very nice car. It's powered by its 351 2-barrel engine. It comes equipped with power steering, power brakes, disc brakes on the front, which on the disc brakes, we just put new rotors on it, went through the disc brakes on the front end of it, also did some a little bit of front end work, and we are going to do an alignment. We have not got that done yet, but the car is scheduled to go to the alignment shop. It is equipped with power steering, like I said, power disc brakes, and factory air conditioning. Air conditioning is complete, but it does need to be charged. Engine compartment looks very, very original. The odometer has 28,000 miles on it. I'm guessing the car has 128,000. As far as the engine goes, I don't think it's really had anything done to it, and if it has, it's been a long time ago. Bottom side of the hood, you can tell, is original paint still. I don't think it's ever been painted. You can see that the original paint's starting to fade a little bit in here. Just a light coat of surface rust where the paint is chipped and faded. There again, on the bottom of the hood, you can just see some chip paint. Even the chrome around the grille looks really good. We got a couple little cracks or scuffs in this the lens here over the Cougar, but the rest of the chrome really is in really good shape. The hood gap on both sides is fantastic from front to back. Fits really nice and flush across the fender. And this car just has an excellent paint job. It's got a couple little chips on it, which I'll point out. But all in all, I mean, I would take this car to any of your local car shows and be super proud of it. I would classify this as definitely a local car show quality winner, in my opinion. As we look out across the hood's paint is excellent. The body's great on the hood. I don't see any hail damage, any dings at all. It looks really nice and clean. Passenger side fender looks great. As we get down low here, there's no blisters anywhere in the fender. I always take the mud flaps usually off, but these with the Cougar on them, I thought they looked pretty good, so I left them on. The next owner can take them off if he wants to, but I thought they looked pretty nice on here. As far as our door gap goes, it's about as straight as you're ever going to find one. This line here lines up really nicely. The wheel well trim appears to be original. It's got some scratches in the wheel well trim. Rocker molding looks original also, so it's got a few scratches, but it's not beat up too bad. It's very presentable for original. No blisters anywhere on the bottom of the door. We do have a couple tiny little paint chips above that rocker panel, and we got a little scratch right there on the rocker panel on the top side. Front of the rear quarter, no blisters. If we look right up here, there's the tiniest little paint chip right up here. Same thing here, it's got two little tiny little paint chips. We look up and down the sides of the passenger side of the body. It is super straight. I know white hides a lot, but this is a beautiful white. It's been wet sanded and buffed to a beautiful shine and just has a great body on it. Back bumper also looks to be in excellent condition and original. We have just a little bit of surface rust along this outside edge of this bumper guard, which I think would probably polish out. But the rest of the bumper has a beautiful shine. Tail lights all look good in it. Dual exhaust has some chrome tips. Comes down a little lower than I would like, but that's just how it was, so I decided to leave it. This car is a real XR7. It's not a tribute car. The Marty report shows that. Trunk lid gap is excellent. We run our hand across this trunk lid. It's like I said, it's all been waxed and just has a beautiful shine and finish. Both sides of the trunk lid are really nice. This car does have a very solid undercarriage. You can see that on our website, coyoteclassics.com. And you're also going to see that we have a really nice black top, and it's a power top. Power top works great, and it's in wonderful shape, and you'll see some pictures of that on our website as well. This does have a custom 73 parade boot, and it looks great on the car. Matches beautifully with the interior. I think the name of this interior was medium ginger leather interior is what they called it. And when they did this paint job, you can tell by the still pictures, but this video really shows it well. You can go ahead and look at all the crevices in the corners and stuff, and they did a really nice job jamming this car out. Corners of the doors are great on the passenger side. As we look at the original door panel here, it appears to be original. It's in perfect shape. I don't see any flaws in it. Window crank, door handle, everything works great. It's got the dual sport mirrors. It does have a remote on the driver's side. Passenger side seat has a little tiny little tear right here. It's just very small. Other than that, the seat looks great. Seat back looks good. Carpet looks great as well. You can tell it's original. It's got some stains and stuff in it here. You can kind of tell a couple darker spots, but I think the carpet's original and that's in great shape too. And it's got the nice Cougar floor mats. As we go to the back door panels are in great shape. Back seats in great shape. Don't see any flaws there. It's got seat belts for two, and they have the retractables here in the door panel. Kind of a luxury item. If we look at our dash pad, the dash pad's in great shape. We have kind of a little wrinkle here in the corner where it comes down, but I don't see any cracks or splits in the dash pad. Exhaust sounds good. We have no smoke coming out of the tailpipes at all. It's been running here for about 10 minutes. Nice and warmed up. There again, driver's side, up and down the body is excellent, very straight. Paint's got a nice finish, wet sanded and buffed. Chips, no bubbles anywhere back there in the rear quarter area. Around the wheel well is perfect. Same thing, lower fender all looks good, lower door looks good. There again, the rocker moldings and wheel well trims, they're really decent for original, but like I said, they all have some scuffs and stuff on those. Door gaps in great shape. The chrome around our door handle is original, but that's still nice. You have a few little tiny paint chips on the mirror. As far as our gap in the front of the door is in fantastic shape. This is just a really nice car, guys. If you're looking for a kind of a cool muscle car, luxury, convertible, I mean, this car really doesn't need much. We're going to give it an alignment, and other than that, I think it's ready to cruise. Door rubbers look decent, but they're definitely older or original. You can see down here at the bottom they're cracked, but they're still somewhat pliable. Here's all our factory codes and stuff on there. Corner of the door looks really decent. Looks like they put just a little bit of silicone or a little bit of seam sealer or something around that corner, but really it's in good shape. Driver's door panel is in excellent shape as well. Like I said, I don't know if they're original, if they've been redone. I mean, but they're in great shape. So either way, they're really nice. Carpet looks good. Driver's side seat looks to be in good shape as well. Don't see any tears here anywhere. It's got the retractables on the front. Now the door light works. As we open the door here, that light comes on the dash. Temperature gauge works. I've had the air conditioning running here, so the heater fan works and the heater works. The air does need to be charged. Oil pressure gauge works on it. Amp gauge works. Temp gauge works. Gas gauge works. Factory tach works. We're running about 800 RPM, 8 to 900. Odometer's got 28,242 miles. I'm guessing that's 128. Does have the factory AM FM stereo, and that works. Power tops right here. Courtesy lights work. Map light works. Courtesy lights are down below, and you can see them turn on and off. Horn works as well. And it's got the rim blown steering wheel, which a lot of times they don't work anymore, but this one does. As I mentioned, we did a lot of brake work up front. We replaced a couple of the, I don't know if the control arm bushings or something, so we need to get it aligned. I just haven't had time to get it to that alignment shop. As far as the car goes, it goes great down the road. Handles the road nicely. The shocks all feel really good on it. There's our brakes, power disc brakes, they work perfectly. The kick down works, the passing gear just kicked right down to second, back up to third. Again, this is just a 351 Cleveland 2-barrel. Not a high performance car, but just a great luxury car with a big block in it. Tach works great, shifts at 4,500 RPM when you get right on it. Then it shifts at about 4 going into third. Speedometer works accurately. Steering all feels tight on it as well. Just a great driving car. As long as we're talking here, the wood grain on the dash is in great shape. The black around the console and the black around like the heater control and stuff is chipped up just a little bit, but the wood grain is in fantastic shape. The paint on the dash is good. Steering wheel's in really good shape, except for right here by the rim blown. You can see it's kind of peeling away just a little bit there. There again, our kick down works. Can hit our brakes at a sudden stop. Pulls it straight down, no hands on the wheel, no pull. Great driver.